Good morning and welcome to the Classic Lounge here at Bridge Classic Cars. I'm Molly. Behind the camera today we have Nick,
Morning.
we have John in the room, Rob and Craig as well. If you are joining us this morning, you are here for another live draw. It is the live draw of our MGB Roadster, this absolute beauty here. The summer is definitely calling you with this one. On Tuesday we made three very lucky winners and we're actually going to be delivering the Porsche Cayman today, which is very exciting indeed. But we're going to make another winner this morning with our 1973 MGB Roadster, and the winner will get the decision whether to take this beautiful car and spend their summer in style with this gorgeous MG, or take £7,000. What would you do, I wonder? But it is an exciting day today, as always, because on a Tuesday and a Thursday we find amazing winners for these gorgeous classic cars. But that's not the only cars that we have live right now. We also have something that is actually being sold so quickly. There is only, I believe, 1,000-ish tickets left.
Yeah, so it's already over three-quarters sold.
Over three-quarters sold, and that is our 2006 Aston Martin V8 Vantage, this beauty here. So if you think that the Aston Martin is a little bit of you, it's your cup of tea, I would go to the Bridge Classic Cars website and grab yourself a ticket quickly, because they are flying off the shelves.
And it's 75% sold in just over 24 hours.
Just over
so
24 hours.
I imagine it will probably sell out quickly. I think it's meant to be drawn next Thursday, but potentially it could be Tuesday if it sells out before.
And we will draw it early if it sells out early.
Yeah, but if you are watching along, have you got your tickets for our MGB that is going to be won this morning? If you have, let us know, and what would you do? Would you take the cash or the car?
So Dale is watching along on YouTube. He's got tickets for the MG and also he's got tickets for the Aston. I'm glad I got the Aston tickets early.
Yes, and because if you are on our mailing list, you would have got them at the discounted price as well.
And there's quite a few people watching along on Facebook. So we've got Andy, Carl, Jill, Ricky, Chris, Aaron, Martin and Stephen all watching along.
Good morning everyone, thank you so much for watching along this morning. If you have just joined us, you are here for the live draw of our 1973 MGB Roadster. But it was a cold, snowy day on Tuesday, but that did not stop us here at Bridge Classic Cars. We went out and we filmed some gorgeous classics, and they really are two 80s cars. So we filmed our 1985 Mercedes 280 SL, which was an absolute treat. I absolutely adore the colour combination this, so it's like the original silver, which is really quite fabulous. And then the interior is this really kind of dark, would you say burgundy?
Yeah, blood red, burgundy.
Dark red, but it's a really nice, deep, rich red colour, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And this actually is going to be a car that is coming live to the Bridge Classic Cars mailing list tonight.
And everyone always asks, it does have a hard top. The hard top's just behind it.
It's just behind it, it's just over here.
One of the questions to ask everyone though is, what do you think to the tyres? So I thought that might be a bit controversial. The white wall tyres, traditionally that would be sort of something that would go on an American car, a white wall tyre.
I really like them.
Do you?
Yeah,
Do you?
I really like them. I really love this car. There's something about the Mercedes that have this kind of styling that I absolutely love.
Yeah.
It is absolutely gorgeous. But yes, so this is going to be coming very soon indeed. And then we move over to this one, which is kind of the talk of Bridge Classic Cars at the moment. So Tony, who is our logistics coordinator, he absolutely adored this car when he took it up to the place we were filming in the trailer. He was like, that car is gorgeous, and it definitely is. It's our 1983 Porsche 911 Carrera Cabriolet. And it is something else.
And this comes, if you can't tell from the condition, it comes from previous ownership from a Porsche enthusiast. It's been looked after by Porsche specialists. It's pretty much as close to perfect as you're going to get.
It is gorgeous. And what's really lovely is you can't really tell in here, but it's actually a greeny grey colour. And in the natural light outside, when the snow was behind it and the sun was shining, you can really see how gorgeous and special this car is. Is this car a bit of you? If it is, let us know in the comment section. It's going to be going live soon.
It's actually, like you were saying earlier, it's managed to convert a lot of non-Porsche people here at the workshop into loving Porsches.
Really?
Yeah. It's even funny because Little John, one of our technicians, came over. He was like, Porsches aren't my thing, but I like that.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Well, I just remember walking in, so it got parked up in here one evening and I hadn't seen it. I walked in the next morning and I remember saying to John, like, what is that car? It's lovely. Like, when did this arrive? You know, it's
so nice.
Yeah.
It really is. It is absolutely beautiful inside and out, and it is coming soon. So I know I've mentioned it before, but if you're not on our mailing list, jump on it, because people on our mailing list get the car 24 hours before everybody else and at a discounted rate. These are coming soon. This one very, very soon indeed. But today, if you're just joining us, is all about our MGB Roadster, this absolutely gorgeous car here, where the winner will get the choice of taking home this stunning MGB or £7,000.
So Mike is watching along on YouTube. He said definitely the car on
Definitely
the MGB.
the car, yes.
Penfold is going back to the Porsche. He's
Yep.
absolutely loving it. And Lee, who we've not heard from Lee before, he said good morning to everyone.
Good morning, Lee. Thank you so much for joining us and saying hello. So there's also some other bits and bobs that we'd love to talk to you about before we do the live draw of our MGB. And as you can see, we've got an array of different bits and bobs out at the moment. And one of the things that is the most exciting and special, I believe anyway, is the story of Riley. Now, we've spoken about this before. It's a story of a 1905 Riley 9 horsepower that wakes up here in 2020, in the 2020s,
Exactly.
after being asleep
Yeah.
for over 100 years, and he learns about modern life and how we can be more sustainable, which is really exciting. But Craig, you know
Yeah.
the most about
So
this
shall we
story,
have a
so
look
go
at
for
the
it.
real? So
Yeah,
the
let's go for
inspiration
it.
behind the real Riley, we have. So this has been with us a long time. We built this.
We've not spoken about it for a while. though, have we?
No,
So
it's always been in the
nice.
background, so it's now in the forefront in here. So that is a 1905 Riley, the prototype Riley, which we didn't know at the time. Amazing story as we've gone along building it. It took us about 3 years to build, and almost everything on this car is original. All of the woodwork that you see, it's 120 years old, and we've basically worked with all of the original parts. As you can see, you've got
The
the
seat
seats.
that couldn't be saved.
Couldn't be saved, so that's in a frame.
We even used the original seats to be able to find out how, like, the spacings
Should
and
be.
stuff for
Absolutely.
the stud work.
So
and
this
that kind of
became
thing.
a really fascinating car, which then got me onto Riley, the little character Riley. So it's changed ever so slightly since this picture. This was the original drawing that we sort of created, and then we sort of computerized it and made it slightly different. And then hopefully about a month-ish, we will have the book in our hands. So what we've done with Riley is we're trying to get it printed in the UK. Obviously, going over to places like China, you'll get it a lot cheaper. But we're trying to do everything we possibly can to keep this local, and that's important to us. So Riley, the illustrations you see is all being done, hand done at the moment, which is what's taken a while to do. But hopefully we'll be getting all of the illustrations finished for the book at the end of this month. Probably about 4 or 5 weeks after that, a physical book will be in our hand.
It's so exciting.
That will then be the start. So this year is going to be quite big for Bridge Classic Cars Kids. Obviously the plan is to get the book out and about. We're going to try and do audio versions of everything as well. And then we're just going to, one of the plans we spoke about at the end of last year is we're going to go into schools and do workshops with children. Hence why we've got someone coming in today. So this is why everything's out, just to talk about it. But this is kind of what the plan is for maybe sort of March, April time is when we will go out to schools. The plan is to go in for free, because we found out that schools are really tight for budget and things like that. So we're doing absolutely as much as we can to get the workshop into schools and to work with the children on things like the story of Riley and how you can recycle things and build things and just be a bit more sustainable and just think before you go and get plastics and stuff like that.
Definitely, and I think it's so important to show children these beautiful classic cars that can be made to be used in a sustainable way.
Well, we proved that over a year ago now.
Yeah.
Rob introduced us to sustainable fuel, and that's how all of this journey started. You know, that it's traditionally people think that classic cars are gas guzzlers. They think that they're expensive. They think everything negatively about a classic car other than they love the look of them. And I think we've proven, hopefully to the UK, or certainly to our audience, that putting sustainable fuel in it is not that difficult. Yes, it's a little bit more money, but the more people that use sustainable fuel, obviously the cheaper it will become. the cars remain the same.
Yeah.
So why throw away stuff?
Why just keep chucking things in a rubbish dump?
That's
Exactly.
the thing, is the preservation of something is a lot less environmentally damaging than creating something new.
Exactly.
So Nick is our teacher. He's going to be going into the schools. He doesn't know yet.
I'm not the person to teach people stuff.
So yeah, that's Riley.
That's Riley. So it's really exciting. So keep an eye. And if you've got children who love cars, please go to Bridge Classic Cars Kids on our YouTube channel as well, because there's so many different fun things on there that children can engage with about the automotive world in a fun, child-friendly way.
And also a new news post that came out, Lego will start making smart bricks. Have you seen this?
Yeah.
Wow.
So basically, there was an example where a piece of Lego cake knew that someone had pretended to take a bite out of it, and it sent signals to all of these little chips and stuff.
That's on our website, isn't it?
It is on our website, yeah. So I think
Cool.
they're being released today or tomorrow officially, but there's loads of videos and stuff on there. It's incredible. So if you like Lego as well, it's about to get very technical.
Amazing. Right, we're not going to make you wait any longer. Let's find a winner for our 1973 MGB Roadster.
So Andy has said, good morning. Yes, definitely the car. He loves the MGB. And Dale, to completely agree, we should preserve and cherish the things that we that make rather than constantly making new stuff.
Definitely.
Exactly.
And our very own Gordon is watching along on Facebook, as is Andy, John and Paul.
Good morning, Gordon, Andy, John and Paul. Okay, so if you would like to find the entry lists for our cars, you go to the Bridge Classic Cars website, you go to the competition section, and you scroll down to entry list, click, and all of the entry lists are there, and you can see your name against your number.
Shall I give you a little update on Tuesdays? So the GPW was a cash alternative.
Yes.
Which we possibly thought when we spoke to Edward on the phone
Well,
that
when he
might
said-
be the route he goes down.
When Edward went, what have I done?
Yeah.
And I need to talk to my wife.
So yeah, the Porsche is being delivered today, so that's now going to go to a new home, and the signed print's also gone, isn't it?
Yep, they got sent out. Yep, so that's on its way to Scotland.
I like it when it's not a cash alternative.
Yeah.
What makes me laugh though is when you speak to winners and they're really apologetic that they're going to take a cash alternative. And it's like, no, some people would enter for that. There's no
Yeah.
apology
It's
needed.
your choice completely.
But it is nice when they take the car. That was always
It
our
is.
plan when we created competitions for that
It's
to
always
happen.
nice seeing the cars go off and like just have a bit of a different life.
I
Most
do-
people keep them, and
Yeah. I do think though, with the Jeep, it is such a niche vehicle, and you have to have a garage.
Absolutely,
you know,
yes.
It's not like a typical car where
No,
you
no.
can just park outside your house and be done with it.
Yeah.
So I kind of get that one.
I don't think you could ever be sad driving that car. There's certain cars
You'd be
where
cold.
You'd be cold, but there's certain cars where
Only
you
in the
drive them
winter.
and you're just instantly in a good mood.
Yeah,
Yeah.
911
Yeah.
is one of those, I think.
Okay, so we're going to do a little practice run to make sure that you guys can see everything nice and clearly at home. We use Google Random Number Generator to find our winning number. Now, I believe that this competition has 4,500 tickets. There was about 1,000 that weren't sold, but this is a practice run, so we're doing higher than the amount of tickets we have on the competition. So Google Random Number Generator has come up with this number, 5,278. So I'll pop everything back to 0. If you could please let me know that you can see the screen nice and clearly, that would be absolutely fantastic.
so Roberto has said good morning. He's not in the draw for the MG.
Oh, Roberto.
Saving his pennies for the Aston Martin and the Porsche, but he's still watching along. So
Thank you so much for watching along.
Clem has said clear on YouTube.
We haven't got any clears on Facebook
Come on,
just
Rob.
yet. I know. I am watching it on Facebook and it's very clear, but no one's confirmed yet.
Penfold said clear on YouTube. So YouTube
No
looks all right.
independent authority has told us that
No
it's clear.
independent adjudicator has confirmed.
Oh, look, and as you can see at the bottom,
Oh,
so
there you go.
there's-
Thank you, Keith. Keith says clear on Facebook.
Perfect.
Excellent. Cheers, Keith.
There's 4,500 tickets on the competition, but the number 4,500 actually hasn't been sold. I believe there's about 1,000 tickets left on this, so if we do find a number that doesn't have a winner's name attached to it, we will roll again until we find a winner.
This is going to be a brilliant car for someone.
It is so
It's
nice.
so lovely.
It is
We
gorgeous.
were talking about it yesterday. It's essentially like a 0-mile restoration.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
back to, but if not the same, better than factory.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. It's
Okay.
So Mike has said clear, Dale has said clear, Penfold has said clear. So
Perfect.
we're all,
also said clear on
Well,
Let's
Facebook.
we're all
go
good
for
to
it. Okay, good luck everybody at home. This is for our 1973 MGB Roadster. I'm going to count down from 3. 3, 2, 1. 999. Look at that, 999. Okay, let's go for it. Oh no,
no,
and it's not sold. So there's 997 to 1,000. No, 999. So let's find another number. Go back to random number generator. I will go to 0 again and make it all nice and clear. Stick with us, everyone. You've got another chance. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. 1,063. 1,063. Way too far. Ooh. We have a winner! 1,063, Keith Rosen. Keith Rosen, congratulations. You have just won yourself an MGB, or you can decide to take the cash alternative of £7,000.
So it looks like Keith bought 2 tickets yesterday.
Oh, wow.
My goodness, a last minute.
Congratulations, Keith.
Okay, let's go stand by the car and give him a call. Unless you're watching along, Keith. If you're watching along on Facebook or YouTube, let us know. Okay, here we are. Let's give him a call.
Welcome to the O2 messaging
Shall I
service.
leave a message?
The person you are calling
What do you
is
think?
unable to take your call.
Go for it.
Please leave your message after the tone. To re-record your message, key hash at any time.
Hello, Keith Rosen. It's Molly calling from Bridge Classic Cars. And I'm just calling to leave you a message to tell you that we have just done the live draw of our 1973 MGB Roadster, and you are the lucky winner. Congratulations. If you could give a call back to Bridge Classic Cars as soon as you can, we can organise you either getting this car delivered straight to you, or if you wanted to take the cash alternative of £7,000. Congratulations. There we go.
There we
What
go.
a nice message for him to have.
What I always hope when you leave a message is that they're at work and they're like, oh, who's called me? They disappear into the corner, listen to it, and like, oh, okay, this is, that would make their day, wouldn't it?
But there we go. We have made another very, very lucky winner with our MGB Roadster. Do not forget that there is this gorgeous Aston Martin that I do not think is going to be around for long. So if you would like to grab a ticket, go to the Bridge Classic Cars website right now and get yourself a ticket for this amazing Aston Martin for just £6. And it also has a cash alternative of £18,000. So what are you waiting for? Go to the Bridge Classic Cars website and grab yourself a ticket for the Aston Martin today. As I mentioned, I don't think it's going to be around for very long.
Only 1,600 tickets left on the Aston.
Only
I've just looked.
Do you reckon we'll draw it on Tuesday?
I don't know. I don't know if it'll slow down now or not.
We'll see. But coming up very soon is our Porsche 911, so keep your eyes peeled for that. But tonight, going live to the Bridge Classic Cars mailing list is our 1985 Mercedes 280 SL. So take a little look at this for a closer look. We'll see you all very soon. Thank you so much for watching from all of us here. You can win our 1985 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL for just a few pounds. Finished in its original silver paintwork with a contrasting dark red leather interior. It has a 2.8-litre inline-six engine which is mated with an automatic gearbox. Our Mercedes is a late production R107, which is extremely well documented with its original service book with stamps from main dealers and specialists. If you would like the chance to win this gorgeous classic, our 1985 Mercedes-Benz 280 SL, then go to the Bridge Classic Cars website today and get yourself a ticket. Good luck!